Kia ora, we'll start off by looking at this afternoon across these upper northern parts of the North Island. Generally a clear start to the afternoon with some decent spells of sunshine. However, sadly things are going to go downhill as we head through the afternoon. Cloud feeds in from the north along with some heavy falls of rain across those northern parts of Northland, and we have got some heavy rain watches in place across Northland and across those northern parts of Auckland, Great Barrier Island, and even across towards the Coromandel as we head through Friday. But we're going to find that rainfall arriving in the far northern parts of the country as we head through this afternoon from around about 6 o'clock. That's when the heavy rain watch starts in Northland. You can see as we go through the night time, this area of rainfall feeds southwards in towards those northern parts of Auckland, Great Barrier Island, and then as we go through the daytime on Friday, in towards the Coromandel as well. Wrapping around that, more in the way of rain back towards Northland through the afternoon. And embedded amongst that, some pretty intense bursts of rain, some downpours, and perhaps even some severe thunderstorms across Northland and Great Barrier Island, particularly overnight, that is. That's from 9 p.m. on Thursday through to 9 a.m. on Friday morning for those thunderstorms across the more northern parts. But there are some severe thunderstorm watches in place. Like I say, they are really for that overnight period from 9 p.m. on Thursday through to 9 a.m. on Friday morning. It could be some really intense bursts of rainfall, some localised downpours now out of the question, and possibly some stronger gusty winds as well, perhaps even the odd damaging tornado. So worth keeping a close eye on the forecast as we go through the night time tonight. Could be some pretty intense bursts of rain, but we've also got some heavy rainfall watches in place, not just for Northland, but also down towards those northern parts of Auckland, or north of, say, Whangaparoa, also across towards Great Barrier Island, and also the Coromandel Peninsula as we head towards the end of the day on Friday. So the first place to see that heavy rainfall up through Northland at 6 p.m. on Thursday, right the way through until the early part of Friday morning, 10 a.m. on Friday. For Auckland, you're looking at that heavy rainfall arriving in the early hours of Friday morning itself. From 2 o'clock till about noon is the biggest risk time for you. Again, could be some localised downpours in there as well, some really intense bursts of rainfall as we go through the day. And across towards the Coromandel, it's later in the day, 9 p.m. on Friday through in towards the early hours of in towards the early part of Saturday morning as well. So it is looking like a bit of a wet story across those northern parts of the country. Accompanying it as well, some stronger easterly winds. You can see how the winds are rotating around this area of low pressure, coming in from the northeast here and up from the northwest there. So you have got that circulation there pushing some stronger winds in towards Auckland. But I think it is going to be a bit of a cloudy and wet start to you through there. The benefit of this is it's not going to be as cold as it has been over the last few nights, but I think a bit of a wet one, and we have got that risk of perhaps 1 or 2 thunderstorms as well. Through the afternoon, we'll find that rainfall feeds back in towards the likes of Northland, so there's a bit of a gap first thing in the morning. Could be some more heavy bursts as we head through the afternoon, so do keep a close eye on the radar charts through the daytime and also the forecast. There's still some uncertainty about where this area of low pressure is going to run, and that's going to have a big impact on who gets the heaviest rainfall and where those thunderstorms run through as well. But for the Coromandel, late in the day, I think we'll find those winds turning more northeasterly, pushing that rainfall in, and I think we are looking at a wet start to the weekend for you as well. So it is well worth keeping up to date with the severe thunderstorm watches and also those heavy rain watches, especially for those northern parts of the Auckland region and Northland up in towards Great Barrier Island as well. Do keep an eye on all that information on the Met Service website. We're still going to keep hold of some showers through in towards Saturday, improving for a time in the afternoon. Our winds perhaps turning a little bit more southwesterly as we head through towards Sunday, but still a few showers in there. But I think do keep up to date with the latest forecast. And as always, you can find all of that at metservice.com.